This is the second video in translating between mathematical symbols and English words. First, let's review the 4 operations, their key phrases, and connecting words. For addition, the key phrase is the sum of. The connecting word is and. We are adding the first number on the left and the second number on the right. For subtraction, the key phrase is the difference of. The connecting word is from. Differences are different. We subtract the second number, which is on the right, from the first number on the left. For multiplication, the key phrase is the product of. The connecting word is by. We multiply the number on the left by the number on the right. For division, the key phrase is the quotient of. This connecting word is also by. We divide the number on the left by the number on the right. Often, numerical expressions contain more than one operation. We use grouping symbols to help us evaluate such an expression correctly. We can also use grouping symbols to help us locate the principal operator. When we translate, we always begin using the terminology for the principal operator, so we need to locate that. Grouping symbols help us find the principal operator. It is the operation that is done last, or it is the operation that is outside the grouping symbols. Let's look at the first example. We see a division sign outside the grouping symbols. This translates as the quotient of. Quotients go to the left, and on the left is a sum. Sums also go to the left, and on the left we find the number 25. We connect it to the second number with our connecting word and. The second number is 10. When we finished with the sum, then we go and finish the quotient. We use our connecting word by. We go to the opposite side of the division sign and we pick up the final number 5. Let's check this translation. The quotient of the sum of 25 and 10 by 5. In our next example, we see that we start with an addition sign. This translates as the sum of. Sums go to the left, and on the left we see a product. Products also go to the left, and on the left is the number 3. We connect it to the second number of the product with our connecting word by, and the second number is 2. Once we have finished the product, then we need to finish our sum. Using our connecting word and, we go back to the right and pick up the number 7, which is on the right side. Let's check this translation. The sum of the product of 3 by 2 and 7. In the next example, our principal operator, the one outside the grouping symbols, is a subtraction sign, which translates as the difference of. We remember that differences are different, and so this time we go to the right. On the right is a quotient. quotients go to the left. We pick up the number 9 on the left, use the connecting word by, and then pick up the 3, which is on the right. We've now completed the quotient, so using our connecting word for difference, which is from, we go back to the left where we find a product. Products go to the left. On the left is the number 5. We use the connecting word for product, which is by, and then pick up the 7 that is on the right. This translation should now be complete. Let's check our work. We have the difference of the quotient of 9 by 3 from the product of 5 by 7. In our final example, we see the principal operator, the one outside the grouping symbols, is a product. The product of products go to the left. On the left, we see a sum. Sums also go to the left. We see the number 7. We use our connecting word and we pick up the second number of the sum, which is 9. Our sum is complete, so we use the connecting word for product, which is by, and we go back to the right side where we find another product. Products again go to the left. On the left we see 6. Use the connecting word by and go back to the right where we find the 7. Let's check this translation. The product of the sum of 7 and 9 by the product of 6 by 7. Let's try a practice problem. In this example, we see that the principal operator outside the grouping symbols is an addition sign, which translates as the sum of. Sums go to the left, and on the left is the number 5. Then we use our connecting word and for the sum and go back to the right side where we find a product. The product of products go to the left where we see 2. Use the connecting word by and the second number of the product, which is 7. This translates as the sum of 5 and the product of 2 by 7. Try the following examples, going from symbols to words and words to symbols, and bring them to your next class to check for accuracy.